When I first started experiencing the change, oh my gosh, who came up with the change? I hate that. But anyway, when I did start experiencing it, I was feeling completely lost. My mood was all over the place, my energy levels as if they'd just packed their bags and gone away. And don't even get me started on brain fog. I'd walk into rooms and completely forget why I was there. I even put my keys in the fridge and it took me hours to find them. But you know, here's the thing. I did find my lifelines that really helped me. I call them my menopause heroes. They are these women that helped me make sense of what was happening to me, my body and my mind. Now, these amazing women became my virtual best friends, they didn't know it, during those tough days. And I want to introduce you to them because you might just need them too. So the first lady is Dr. Mary Claire Haver. Oh my goodness, this woman was my absolute lifesaver during the worst of my menopause symptoms. I stumbled across her content on TikTok and then on Instagram during a particularly bad night when I was frantically looking for help, and I was Googling and I was like, why am I awake at 3 a.m. in the morning every single night? And I found her. Now, her approach is so practical based and science based. It was just a breath of fresh air, and it just made everything so much clearer. There was no fancy medical jargon that just leaves you more confused than before. Just straight talking advice that actually works. I remember watching one of her videos about inflammation and hormones, and it was like this light bulb moment, and I was like, it's not all in my head. It was just the best. It was the best thing finding her, and you know, following her approach, it made such a difference to my symptoms. And I really wanted to thank her in person. But do you know what the crazy thing is? I actually got to do it last year when she asked me to be her fitness expert at her Pause Life retreat. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, I went. It was mad. Who would have thought little old me would be asked to go there with a bunch of doctors and to be there too? It was a real pinch me moment. Now the next lady, Jackie Lynch. The Happy Menopause book and podcast literally saved my life with my relationship with food. Before finding Jackie, I was confused about what to eat during perimenopause. It's bad enough normally, but when it's this time of our lives, it's like, what the hell do we eat? One minute I was craving chocolate like anything, and the next I was bloated after eating foods I'd enjoyed my entire life. Now Jackie breaks it all down in a no-nonsense way that actually makes sense. It's like, eat this, not that, and here is why. It was amazing. It was like, oh, thank you. I started following her balanced plate approach, and wouldn't you know it, my energy stopped doing that annoying like roller coaster thing throughout the day, and I just found it so helpful. But the biggest thing for me was when she explained the A, B, C system for estrogen, or estrogen, I always say, depends how you say it, production when it comes to midlife, and why we get belly fat and why we need to balance our blood sugar. My mind was blown when I read that in her book. So much so, I use her ABC explanation all the time myself, because there for me is no better way to explain it. And as with Dr. Mary Claire, I wanted to thank her in person too, and I got the opportunity when she agreed to come and be a speaker at our first ever Midlife Mayhem Club retreat. Another pinch me moment. The best bit about her is she never makes you feel guilty about enjoying the occasional glass of wine or piece of cake. Thank goodness. Because you'd have to pry my Friday night chocolate from my cold little hands if I'm only joking. I'm only joking. No, honestly, she's got the 80-20 rule, the thing that I always talk about as well. So another one of my lovely ladies that I, of course, my menopause heroes is Dr. Vonda Wright, the bone doctor. Now, Dr. Wright knows everything about keeping her bones or our bones strong as we age. Before finding her content, I had not much of an idea about how our bone density can drop in menopause. And when I realized, it was like, wow, this is scary stuff. But she taught me that we can actually reverse bone loss with the right kind of exercise. I keep having these pinch me moments because she was one of the doctors asked to speak at the Pause Life retreat. And I had the pleasure of sitting with her each night at dinner, which was mad. It was mad. So after chatting to her, I realized I needed to add more weight-bearing workouts into the Cara Fitness app. And that is exactly what I have done. So I just want to say to you also, check out some of the incredible podcasts that she's been a guest on that I've been listening to recently. The Diary of a CEO and the Mel Robbins podcast. Yes. They're brilliant episodes. You really need to listen to them. Now, the next lady, Dr. Louise Newson. Now, she is the British doctor who is an absolute legend in the menopause world. Now, when my GP, my doctor, tried to fob me off with, it's just your age, it's just your age, it's just what happens. Oh, Dr. Newson's resources gave me the confidence to go and really advocate for myself and not take no for an answer. She cuts through all the nonsense and gives it to you straight about hormones and the treatment options. No judgment, no scaremongering, just facts backed by research. And I just printed off her symptom questionnaire and I went straight back to my doctors and I got the help that I needed, which was amazing. Now, these incredible women helped me realize that menopause isn't something to just endure. It's a phase of life we can actually navigate successfully with the right information and support. So, if you are feeling a little bit lost in the menopause maze right now, check these incredible women out. And remember, you are not alone in this. We are figuring this out together in our Midlife Mayhem Club. We're sharing tips, having a bit of a laugh. We're supporting each other through the sweats, the forgetfulness, and yes, even the random chin hairs that appear overnight. I actually get them here. Anyway, who are your menopause heroes? I would love to know, who is your menopause hero? Who's really helped you? Drop me a comment and let me know, because I just would love to know if we can share who has really helped you. So until next time, I want to say thank you for listening. I would just love you to comment below. Just let me know so I can really pass that information on to everybody else in the group. And also, just a little one. What would you like me to talk about in the next blog? Would it be exercise, nutrition, something about me? It's your call, so just let me know.